now time for another shaving review. New stuff in. Looking forward to it. So what are we reviewing? Seen in the thumbnail? Stirling, Dunshire. It's a dupe of an scent called Aqua di Geo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Anyway, I get apple. I get some bergamot, I believe. Very fresh scent, very nice. Using my signature ball, scooped up, thumbnail snived, and then moved it about. As a brush, I'm going to be using this one from Yaqi. Don't know the name of it, fortunately. I enjoyed it the last time. And I will be soaking it in the wooden mug. For pre-shave, we're going to be using Stirling mentholated pre-shave. Now, how you apply it is that you wet your face, apply the product, and actually rinse it off and leave some slickness for then applicating the soap. And for not that long ago, about an hour or so, I got off the shower, but my hair's dry, so I put up something here because I don't have any product in the hair to hold it back. The razor we're using sits nicely in this Dovo case. It's my Merkur Future. And the blade that we're going to be put in is the Wilkinson Sword Classic, third use of this one as this shave. So that's it. Let's get to the lathering. Flicker a couple of times so it's not drippingly wet. We'll get going. Now the scent has already, just by sitting in this, so we're back. Applied the Stirling pre-shave, as you saw glimpses of. Rinsed it off just now. There's a bit left here. Should leave some of the slickness to help you. Even though Stirling products doesn't need help with slickness. So we'll get close to this, get this going. So how much lather it created. Now this knot is good. Has a nice backbone to it. Gets in the ear as well, as you can see. Now, the scent Aqua di Geo is an Amani scent. Now, I don't know it personally. I'm not able to tell you if the scent is close to what it is trying to duplicate. But I can tell you that this is a nice and it's fresh, fruity scent. I get, as I said, apple, and I get, I don't know if it's in it, but I feel like I'm getting some bergamot. So, soap all over the place. The bowl is filled with soap, by the way. And we'll use the Merkur Future on setting 6. That's what I was trying to show you. Also trying to show you that over here it's a bit different than over here. It's sort of straight down. Here it's like bendy, and that's for getting in your thumb to push it up. Setting 6, let's go. So after this, I'll be going downstairs, preparing some dinner for everyone. I'm making pasta and some sauce. It goes along nicely with it. Some tomato sauce, garlic, onions, some squash, only put in at latest hour, carrots, and beef. That was the first pass. I'll see you around for the second. It has some very nice slickness, this soap. And there's no irritation on my skin yet. If you follow the channel and have sort of seen some of the videos, I do suffer from irritation due to either something in some of the soap's ingredients or so whatnot. But there's a fair amount of soaps, taking it down to 5, by the way, across, that I am. There's a fair amount of, back up to 6. There's a fair amount of soaps that I don't get any reactions to whatsoever. I have tried 1 or 2 Stirling soaps that I got reactions from. So yeah. Usually doing this way of shaving has greatly reduced the irritation that I endured before getting into this. Now if you missed it, I turned it to 5, started the cross growth, but turned it back onto setting 6. So that's where it is right now, setting 6. I don't know if it picks that up. See you around for the third pass. Welcome back to the third pass. Now the menthol from the pre-shave is not lingering anyway. Not lingering at all. So it's a mild menthol sensation that you're getting from it, in my sort of experience. Now this razor is heavy. Which only adds to its aggressiveness. Rinse this up beautifully, but look at the gap. Look at the gap. It's quite. Still on setting 6. Cut myself there, perhaps. Perhaps. Nice residual slickness. A bit of water here to get a feel. There. There you go. Nice. Good. So I'll do a face wash and I'll see you at the post shave. So that was nice, very cold water. There was no menthol in the soap, but it was still very refreshing because it's very cold. So this is how we did. Very nice. Did get a weeper there, I think. So I put on some thayers with hazel, which I added eucalyptus oil to. Very fresh scent as well. So how's the weather been where you're at? Because here, entire last week was rain, 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 and then Friday it simply poured down non-stop. I like the sun. It's like I've forgotten how the sun looks. Some balm to protect the skin before we put. Yeah. And today is the same. It's dark. It's cold. It's wet. It's muggy. The weather here, by the way. I hope it's better where you're at. I actually feel like I'm living in a swamp. My entire country has been cultivated into a swamp this past 2 weeks. It's been now, actually. Oh, that's nice. Get away with you. Away. Nice protective feeling. Let's get a bit on the neck as well. And the arms took a lot. So, alright. Let's recap what we used before we put on the aftershave and say, I'll see you on Tuesday. Dunshire soap. Great scent. Fresh. Somehow fruity with apple at the, at your face. Great scent. An outdoorsy sort of scent. Good. pre-shave with this, only added to the slickness. Good stuff. But I would say that the Phoenix Ultimate Accoutrements, the Cube, which is basically more or less the same price, it's better than this. But this is okay. Thayers with hazel, with menthol, and you drops. Not one drop, drops. The Yaqi 24mm synthetic knot, great one. Rune yarns, whoops. Rune ball. Look how much soap there's left. And I think the Merkur Future, setting 6 through the first, second and third pass. Only got a few nicks here and here. But I'm actually not feeling any irritation. I'm not feeling the cuts nor anything. But I will once I put the aftershave on. Wilkinson sword, third use, performed great, but this was his last shave. Now, this was once upon a time set. Hopefully you saw how I felt about the soap, but the aftershave, there's no irritation in that on my skin when I tried it last. Basically, more or less along the same kind of scent area, not identical, but it is apple. It's the but there's also sandalwood in it, which gives it sort of a woodiness, and it is alcohol based. We'll see how much we need. That's nice. Let's put on a bit more. There's a restrictor in this one. Good. That was it. I thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. That would mean a lot to me, but only if you obviously like the content. Otherwise, I'll see you, the rest of you, on Tuesday with the Tuesday Shave. Stay safe, everyone, and have a nice weekend. Goodbye.